I raise my voice enough for both Zachary and the crowd to hear. Excuse me, Pastor. As a fellow pilgrim, I think Ida deserves entry. She came here with devotion in her heart, with an entry fee. I think I speak for other pilgrims when I say that this seems uncharitable.
Yeah, let her in.
Thank you so much for your input. Fine. Welcome in. Now hurry along.
Thank you, Pastor Zachary.
Ida tosses her money in the basket and passes through the gate. Zachary maintains a painfully friendly smile as he greets the next pilgrim in line.
Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Aether and Iron. Let's see if she's got anything for us. No, she doesn't. Let's just see. Nothing to say.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Alright, we were trying to get to a garage. And I'm just really kind of pissed at the fact that it would not let us go there. I mean, that's just not cool, man. I was damn near at the garage, too. Yeah, this is where I want to go. I want to buy something. If they have a machine gun. What the hell is this? It's an undercarriage weapon. Does some kind of Aether damage. These are... Oh, that's 14. That's 16. Wow. That's plus 5. We can't use that. Okay, so 14, 13. This is 14 too. Damn, nobody has the bloody machine gun. It's really frustrating, to say the least. Okay, let's... We'll buy those. We've got one of those. Okay. I don't know when the last time was that I actually used nitro, so I'm not going to purchase any right now. We can't get any more heat off of us. But it did show the dance hall safe house, so let's just go there. And
Before Annie's religious revival, this island was steeped in sinful enterprise. The pilgrims drove the pleasure houses out of business, leaving behind a bunch of boarded-up husks. Smugglers looking to lie low are the practical sort, though. Once you can get past the notion that you're sleeping in an old brothel, they're an easy place to crash when you're looking to lie low. While I can't say much for the ambience, it's an unusual luxury to enjoy privacy and a soft bed in a safe house.
there's no way we're going to get that, but we'll try. Yeah, whatever. No, we're not re-rolling.
I'd say the place has been picked clean, but there's nothing clean about it. It's empty and spent.
All right.
I wade neck deep into a lake of humanity. Pilgrims flood the space from station to ferry, many wearing clothes peculiar to far-flung baronies. Locals still comprise the majority, but it's a slim one.
Gia, over here!
Benny? Thought you were hanging around the hole.
I can't be cooped up nowhere. Besides, there's the scoop here, and I'm going to find it.
All right, Benny. What do you know?
The pilgrimage is supposed to be this big religious thing, see? Supposed to make you reflect on Annie's journey when you walk through. All the locals gotta do it. There's something rotten in the apple bucket. My sources say there's preferential treatment, money greasing holy palms, and abuse going all the way up the chain, right to the top.
Guess the best way to get a fair view is as pilgrims.
Yep, Underground's got our entrance fee. So all we gotta do is keep our peepers open and look for clues.
All right, let's get on board.
Let's see.
So you're from Nation's Crusade, huh? Care to share your pre-pilgrimage thoughts with the crier?
I'm so excited. Everyone who lives under Annie's miraculous rule should go at least once. And I've already been thrice. I'm very lucky.
Yeah, you drank the Kool-Aid, lady. You drank the Kool-Aid.
Shoo, I have no time for questions.
Snobby bastard.
As we step in a line, Benny pulls a notepad from his pocket. I can't see what he's writing, but his furious urgency suggests a live transcription of the people around him.
Upper Pilgrim check-in.
I am merely here to see the sights. Yes, my first visit from Bottle Hill. The soul? I think there's been a mistake. I might be a first-time visitor, but I'm a regular sponsor. Pastor Zachary has me on the other list. Now, excuse me.
Pious Pilgrim.
I'm here for my monthly visit. I live close, you see, because I come once a month. Yes, of course I brought a donation.
Lowers.
I guess for the experience? I've never been. I'm from the Morrigan Barony. Donation? No, I only brought enough for the entrance. Was I supposed to?
Woman check-in.
I'm here to learn. Oh, my second visit. The first and a half. No, I can't afford a donation. We went through that the last time.
Uh-huh. Duly noted. Here's your pass for the Sol.
The Sol? Wait a damn... I mean... dang moment. I was on that route last time, and I'm lucky my head's still in one piece. Doesn't me coming back mean anything? How about me being from Nation's Crusade?
It's out of my hands, miss. I'm just following guidelines. Both ferries will get you to the pilgrimage site.
Gosh darn it. Fine. But I'm coming back to haunt you if something goes wrong.
Please refrain from blasphemy and swearing when you reach the site. Next.
Wow.
Next. Please state your names, purpose of visit, if you've previously taken the pilgrimage, which barony you're from, and if you'd like to make a donation.
Benny Big Mouth Castellano, reporter for the Midtown Crier. Here with my associate, who will introduce herself.
Gia Randazzo, here to make sure my associate gets what he needs for the story.
Well, isn't that swell? I have 2 spots open on the Solomon. It's our most scenic route.
Just a moment. I gotta confer with my associate here.
Benny takes a few steps to the side, lowering his voice. I get the feeling he's about to suggest we pedal a bicycle to Annie's walk instead.
What? My reporter sense is tingling. I've seen this before. They're giving us the cushy route to butter us up. You want to get to know a joint? You gotta see how they treat the little guy.
I take a few steps back to the booth. What's the difference between the Sol and the Solomon?
The Sol's route is themed around the mistakes and triumphs of the past. The Solomon's route is themed around having the wisdom to see the path forward.
And how do you decide who boards which ferry?
Well, many of our most generous supporters prefer the Solomon. They tend to book in advance. Most walk-ins board the Sol.
Let's see if we can get Smooth Talker. I don't want to save. Guess we did it.
Listen, appreciate the offer, but the Midtown Crier's readers are salt of the earth. They want to know what the everyman experiences. We'll take seats on the Sol.
But
There a problem?
no, not at all. Here's your pass. Have a safe trip.
Okay.
Pardon, friend. You look like you're from out of town.
I'm here to find, well, I guess what it all means. Annie started a mission on my island, and it turned my whole life around. I just want to know more.
Yep. And you're getting ready to drink the Kool-Aid.
Benny and I load up our cars and step out onto the deck.
I guess that's where we're supposed to go.
On your right, you'll see the Cana Enclave. It's the site of one of Annie's first missions. It was places like this that would later provide lessons for Annie's later work, like Gethsemane.
Annie's lessons haven't always been painless for the non-believers in her cause. What happened at Cana was retold in breathless whispered rumors. It's outwardly pretty, though flaws crack through the exterior here and there. A burned-out lamppost, a rusty gate. The money isn't coming into Cana.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it would be bigger.
Need anything, miss?
So, Cana Enclave. This was one of Annie's first gardens, right?
Yes, miss. It was before Annie tamed the well, so they didn't have much. But she came every day to work the plot, and people joined her. They grew something, and more people came.
And the previous Baron didn't like that. From what I heard, he sent goons to bury the garden in concrete.
Yeah, but Annie stopped them. It was one of the first times she stood up to the Baron before, God softened his heart.
The Bluebell's cheeks pinken on the company line like he's hiding a broken vase under a rug. Surprised Nation's crusade doesn't keep it better maintained. Are all the landmarks along the Sol's route like this one?
Well, humility is next to holiness. And, there used to be a proper stop there to look around the Enclave.
What happened?
The staff was transferred to a different mission. Or something like that.
About the ferry?
Anything funny happen on your shift?
Someone got airsick on the last journey. I had to do a deep clean. Not a fan.
Uh-huh. The kid's shoulders jerk, taking my skepticism like a chicken stuck in a coop with a fox. He's hiding something. But before I can ease it out, Benny takes a swipe.
Aw, can the twit. I bet you know all the secrets around here. What's a skinny? And why's it got you spooked? Oh, look at the time. I have to chase the seagulls off the deck.
He flies off to the other side of the ship, leaving us with a half-filled page and a shared dubious look.
You're thinking it too, right? He knows something.
Maybe. Next time, try a lighter touch.
Dear Sir, meeting at...
I spot Ida alone on a bench near the edge of the deck. Her index fingers tap carefully on her lap, pushing into a sheet of paper diagrammed to look like the keys on a typewriter.
What you doing? Don't look like you're taking in the scenery.
Oh, I've seen it before. It seems like a good time to get in typing practice instead. We're still a long way off from the pilgrimage site.
Anything worth keeping an eye out for?
Not much. The big attractions are on the Solomon's route, I hear. No sparkling juice for us either.
Okay. Pilgrims. What do we have? Nothing. Well, the only way is to go back to Q. Guess this is where we're going next.
The deck shakes, and a plume of white smoke appears over the floor as it comes to a sudden stop.
Wow.
So sorry for the minor inconvenience. Please remain calm.
So, how do you like Nation's Crusade? If I wanted to move...
Well, if you're looking for safety and you're willing to put in the work to get to know people, it's a good place to be. You might want to keep your head down, though. People can be suspicious. And make sure you tell them you've done the pilgrimage. Everyone trusts you more if you have.
Thanks. I'll need to think about it. You're swell, miss.
Okay, that's just kind of crazy. Tell everyone.
I spot a bluebell fiddling with a steaming pipe. He tries in vain to wrap a roll around the thing. This one is no Aether. Hey kid, you look like it's your first time with a pipe and it just insulted your mother. Let me give you a hand.
Okay.
He hands me the tape, and I fish around in my pocket for a moment before withdrawing a coin and pressing it against the leak. I quickly wrap the tape over the coin, eliciting a sigh of relief from the kid and the pipe.
Thank you, miss. I gotta go let the captain know.
He turns to run off, but turns back to look at me instead. His face twists like he's debating a stupid idea, but his lips move of their own accord.
Hey, if you hear something that sounds a lot like someone whistling in the jailhouse now, you should hit the deck. Probably.
In the jailhouse now? What the hell is that?
The ferry's progress falls into a sedate rhythm. A cool breeze blows across the deck, and for a moment, everything is calm. Hey, Benny, you found anything?
I've been tailing the crew. Seems oddly light for a ferry this size, and the bluebell's made himself scarce since the last stop. Maybe he's up to something.
Yeah, I'm feeling on edge. I can't shake the sense of danger right out of view.
Yeah, whole thing reeks. I wonder.
The shrill whistle of a woman's voice cuts through our conversation, followed by a song. I recall what the bluebell told me before he ran off. The same bluebell that's conspicuously absent from the deck. Get down! Benny and I hit the deck, narrowly avoiding a twisted shard of the hull blown past by an explosion. The distinct rat-a-tat of gunfire carries on the air.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Oh shoot, I didn't change into the Chimera.
This is gonna be fun!
I have to do that next time. What are we doing? Damn, this is doing nothing to this guy. Yeah. Okay, we got rid of them. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, they're really dinging the hell out of me. Oh, jeez. These guys. What the? I just lost. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because she was so messed up.
Oh, this is gonna be fun!
Yeah, that wasn't too smart. Okay. All right. I think we want to get rid of these guys first. Damn. Okay, I don't want to, Okay, Luca's doing good. Let's get Crest healed a little bit more. She can empower Gia. Heal herself. Kick him. Fortunately, I can't do any more. Okay. It's Mr. Luca's turn. Shite. I still have a... Okay, he's gone. Yeah, I guess we didn't want to do that to her. But everybody seems to be okay. This guy's gonna start dinging us. And Crest is all the way over there. Was kind of hoping he'd get tanked. Okay, Gia. I can't do that. Okay. Can I do that now? No. Okay. What is this? Oh, I could have done Aether damage to this son of a bitch. I still can do Aether damage to him. Okay, he's gone. Good. Damn, that takes 11. Let him come over here. That should be that.
Don't look now, but I think we ain't out of the woods just yet. The baddies tailing that other fairy are coming this way.
Oh, what the hell is that kid talking about? I'd like to heal my vehicle. Yeah, I know. I hate using this. But you don't want to go into battle.
They're catching up. Pull this damn boat over or we'll all go down in flames.
Hello! I was wondering why my men came back bruised. Instead of a herd of sacrificial lambs, I found a bird with a sharp beak.
Back off. I have a bullet with your name on it, and it's begging to fly.
Oh, now you're talking my language. Can't back off anyway. See, we signed a contract with Baron... You know what? No reason to tell you who or why. This is going to happen.
What kind of noise is this, man? I mean, we got all these... vehicles in this lane will be destroyed. Huh. I wish I could get somebody pushed over here. Yep, I can't move over there, so... that's really all I can do. I can empower him. Now get over here. Oh man, they got hurt. Yowza. What do you mean I can't? Why can't I get over there? Whatever. All right, Luca. Why are you blocking yourself? Or maybe he's healing? I don't know what the hell he's doing. So we got a gun. What is this? He's gone. Not enough AP. Okay, I can't, I don't want to go up there. Press. Wunderbar. Damn, that's 7 points. Ah, I still have this bloody... Now, this guy should be destroyed now. How is he? Okay, he's gone. Yeah, that hurt you. Alright, Cress, what do I want you to do? Buff him. Heal him. Heal yourself. Get over here. Okay. Now, Luca. That's too much to go up there. Yeah, I can't. Okay. He's gone. He's messed up. He's hurting pretty bad right now. Can I shoot this guy? Okay. Fantastic. Everybody is healed up. Damn, that's going to take 10. Let him come over here. He's still hurting. He doesn't have much left. Let's jump. Hit him with a little something. Over here. Okay, Cress. Oh shit. Boy, I almost messed that up. Don't need to worry about that. He's getting ready to be destroyed. That should take care of that.
I think that's enough dust up for today, but this won't be the last time. Be sure to tell any of your friends planning a little trip.
Okay.
The Sol is missing large chunks of hull, and smoke hangs heavy in the air. Still seems airworthy, but she's going to need repairs.
Ride the ferry.
That poor man. If I'd have just gotten him below deck sooner.
Bullet holes and bad dreams. Just another day in the lowers.
Right.
Hello, everyone. The attackers have fled. Our faithful managed to drive them away. As Annie would say, long is the path, and the tribulations many, but... how does that go?
Hey, Gia. This attack. Ain't it weird how nobody on the ship seems as surprised as they ought to be? Upper's mercs are dropping out of the sky. Where's the escorts?
I don't know, but I know one thing. The Blacktails heard ahead of time that it'd be unprotected. I've heard the story, how Annie the Axe stormed the walls and overthrew the last unfortunate Baron. The palace where she started her crusade, now a living museum in her honor. Her axe still hangs lodged in the gate, an inspiration to her followers and a threat to her enemies. Seeing it feels a little like walking past Beowulf's lost sword. I debark with the other passengers, milling towards the gates of Annie's Walk. Passengers from the Solomons spill out onto the deck, their clothes and smiles undamaged by the Blacktails. Still, pilgrims from the Sol remain in high spirits as we move toward the gates.
I can't believe I made it in one piece.
A cheerful man shuffles to the front of the crowd. He gives the air of a proud bird perched over a breathtaking vista. But the smile beneath his beak gives the impression of affability.
Hello, my little lambs. Welcome to Annie's Walk. I'm Pastor Zachary Parrish, and on behalf of the pilgrimage site, welcome. I know you had a long, hard ride. There's lemonade and plenty of space to rest inside. You need only pay the entrance fee.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Annie's Walk stays open due to the generous donations of our faithful. If you've forgotten your wallet at home, we encourage you to wander the exterior until the ferries are prepared to depart.
We're greeted by another line, though this one moves a great deal faster as pilgrims toss their alms into a basket. We pass through after depositing our own entry fee.
Thank you so much. Head right inside. And who do we... Oh, Ida, you're back.
The veneer of affability slides up the pastor's face, rustling the feathers of his flock. Nearby officials quickly avert their eyes and move on.
Let's watch the conversation unfold.
The line moves. I casually nudge Benny out of the way while the pastor and pilgrim continue in strained conversation.
Hi, Pastor Zachary. I have my entry fee right here. The same amount you told me I needed last time.
You just can't stay away, can you? Hold on just a moment, let me see.
Ida's hand extends cautiously, as though the pastor is a venomous snake about to bite. Zachary counts the cash, shaking his head as he passes it back with the same degree of affection.
I'm so sorry, dear. You appear to be short. Again. Come back another day.
Damn.
What? But I made sure I had enough. After the last time.
Ah, I'm so sorry, Ida. The entry fee has been raised since you were last here. Annie's Walk is in high demand, and we only have room for so many pilgrims at a time.
But I can't. I already... Please? Please, Pastor Zachary, I need this.
Now, I understand how you feel. Look at these people around you. They would feel much the same if they had come all this way without the proper entry fee. You are free to come back later, of course.
Okay. Let's see what happened.
I raise my voice enough for both Zachary and the crowd to hear. Excuse me, Pastor. As a fellow pilgrim, I think Ida deserves entry. She came here with devotion in her heart, with an entry fee. I think I speak for other pilgrims when I say that this seems uncharitable.
Yeah, let her in.
Thank you so much for your input. Fine. Welcome in. Now hurry along.
Thank you, Pastor Zachary.
Ida tosses her money in the basket and passes through the gate. Zachary maintains a painfully friendly smile as he greets the next pilgrim in line. We follow the rest of the pilgrims in. Most walk off to take in the attractions, but Pastor Zachary pulls a few aside in turn.
So we agree that's our guy, right?
I don't know what else is here. Let's look around.
Too early to tell. I don't like the guy, but jerks with power are a dime a dozen.
My reporter instincts are screaming that guy's the kind with a stash of contraband in his basement. We just gotta find a way to prove it. We should do some snooping, but I bet we gotta talk to the guy in charge to get the real juicy details. If corruption goes all the way to the top, he's at the top. We gotta get an interview.
All right, let's figure out how to make that happen. Excuse me, we're from the Midtown Crier doing a piece on the pilgrimage. We wanted a word with Pastor Zachary.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The pastor is a very busy man. He only grants a few private audiences per day.
Uh-huh. And what sort of people are granted those?
Well, the especially devout, potential sponsors, anyone who can prove they're a real reporter.
We need to get his attention then. Either spend enough dough to make us look like potential donors, or lean into the reporter shtick until he decides to pour honey on the story.
Okay. What do we have here? Whole bunch of clicking.
It's the end of the line, and for most pilgrims, that means the end of a consequential journey. Many make offerings to keep Annie's goals moving forward. There's a lot of glimmer in that box, if I can get to it.
I need to roll a 12. Let's see, I'm not saving. All right.
I pull a wad from my billfold and pretend that I'm adding to the bounty. But as I pretend to place my offering into the box, I palm something valuable and slink back into the crowd.
Some dice. All right. You know, whatever.
A donation box. Seems like everything and everyone around here wants a donation. What are the chances the money even makes it off the island?
Yeah, I'm not giving any more money, man, so you can go to hell.
A well-stocked nursery, filled with flowers and bushes that haven't graced the lowers in decades. The plaque says that it represents the fruits of Annie's efforts to save the people of her parents' mission.
Hello? Would you like to buy a seedling? Take home a piece of Annie's walk and have it grow alongside you.
I glance at a price tag. Plants like these are a luxury, but the price tags on display would make a baron spit their brandy. Let's see what you have for sale.
We value every pilgrim's progress.
Okay. Nothing worth another Aether weapon. Wow, look at that. Aether resistance. Minus 50% Aether damage. That's kind of cool. I don't think we need it right now anyway.
Have a blessed day.
We just did the nursery, didn't we? Yeah.
A large axe buried in the wooden gate. It hangs like a splinter from a crusty wound. A dramatic memory of Annie's victory over the island's previous baron.
You know, if there's one real thing here, it's that axe. Annie really knows how to leave a mark.
Her name was built on a single swing. That axe is a symbol to keep everyone in check. follow Annie's humble beginnings, up through becoming protector of the people. Uh-huh. If the money from this place filters upward, she's the protector of her pocketbook, same as any baron.
Oh, hey! Thank you for helping out at the gate earlier. I don't think I could have taken another rejection. My parents couldn't have taken another rejection. If there's anything I can do to repay you...
I know how. Benny Castellano, reporter for the Midtown Crier. We'd like an interview. What's your name, miss? Can you comment on the hullabaloo at the gate earlier?
My name is Ida. Just Ida. As for the hullabaloo, I was angry before. I shouldn't have been. Not with Pastor Zachary.
He wasn't going to let you in. Only you. You had every right to be angry.
It won't look that way. It's twice I didn't bring enough. I look like a careless bumpkin getting angry because I didn't check the prices before coming all this way.
Slow your roll, Miss Ida. Any Joe with eyes could see what was going on. You've been wronged.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't belong here.
It was like being clued in on an inside joke that everyone knew but us. Suddenly the glances, the empty space around Ida, the straight-laced backs, they all make sense.
I had a life in one of the vice districts. Maybe not much of one, but I made do. But when Annie spoke, it was like I'd been given a chance at a fresh start.
Well, we won't get that.
Even after all this, you still think pretty highly of Annie.
I do. Oh, I'm not starry-eyed, like some who believe she's a walking miracle. But she's still an inspiration. She's done so much good.
Inspiration, huh? She seems a little... intense, if you ask me.
I thought so too until I saw her work. When she pulls out her axe, you know she's doing it to make things right for those who can't.
The pilgrimage.
What made you come back here a second time after being turned away? Most would have given up after the first go.
I had to. I mean, I wanted to first, but after being turned away last time, people were starting to talk. Mom and Pop couldn't go out anymore without some comment being made.
So, this was just some performance? Something to keep the bucketheads away?
No, not at all. I wanted to come here since it was built. I owe Annie everything. But if I'd been turned away a second time, what would that say about me?
Thanks for your time. Think that's plenty to work with.
Yep. We should come up with a story. Why we were talking to Ida. There's an official over there looks real interested. And Zachary's bound to clam up if they think we're digging for dirt.
What are you planning to do? I hope you're not going to hurt anyone.
We're just making sure Zachary can't hurt people. People like you. We just need to find a way to gain Zachary's trust.
Well, I think I could help in that case. I still have a few acting skills left over from the old days. I know I'm not much liked around here, so all you really need to do is make sure you agree.
Ida fills us in on her plan. We practice lines for a few minutes. She gives me a nod as an official wanders behind me, and I raise my voice in scandalized horror. You were what? And you came here? With all of us good people? I thought you were merely some woman down on her luck. Not a...
Look, I know I'm unworthy to be here. But I'm blessed to get a chance to reflect on my sins thanks to the good graces of Zachary Parish.
Okay. Now, I'm not, maybe I should do a seedling. I don't know.
The Museum of Vice and Debauchery. Former brothel. Apparently had quite the clientele.
Every man is vulnerable? Aw, come off it. Who wants to pay money to see some lady dance?
It's not just... Never mind. You'll learn when you're old.
Out of my way!
I step to the side, letting the well-dressed uppers man pass. He's accompanied by a half-dozen other pilgrims, each of them carrying an unusual amount of luggage for a day trip. I can only guess at the contents as the group walks into the museum.
Now this looks like something.
I'm sorry. There is a private group currently touring. The museum is fully booked.
So, pilgrims aren't allowed inside?
You'd need to make a sizable donation. The museum is very historical, you know, and it needs expensive maintenance. All the vices within have been immaculately preserved.
How much about the private tours?
About those private tours.
I'm sorry. Those tours are reserved for our most long-standing, well-respected members.
The official gives me a once-over, lingering on a billfold I failed to fully conceal in my pocket.
But of course, we do not wish to discourage new members from engaging in the most virtuous acts of Christian charity.
Ugh.
I have a donation to provide. My significant contribution to Christian charity.
Yes. You will need to wait for the current group to finish, and we'll need to do a brief sweep to make sure that everything is in the right place.
We wait around a while. Finally, the group before us exits, their bags and cases all appearing considerably lighter. Once they've passed, Benny and I are allowed inside. The former brothel is like a seductive lace dress, cut at the hip to reveal enough to keep a John interested. The new tenants have done little to replace that feeling, but add placards warning against temptation. The illusion of morality wears off when we reach the back parlor. A hurried spritz of soap isn't enough to cover up the heavy smell of freshly poured whiskey in the air. Someone's cracked into the vice, and recently.
Looks like we got ourselves backdoor dealings on sacred grounds. Wonder what the public would think of that.
Excuse me, may I steal a moment of your time? Pastor Zachary has noticed the two of you hard at work to gather information for your article. He requests that you meet with him so that he might help contribute.
Thanks. We'll go see him. Pastor Zachary perches atop the deck hanging from the second floor of the old Baron's mansion, his talons rooted firmly in the wood. He'll see us coming the moment we head in his direction.
The Museum of Vice and Debauchery. Say, do you think this is what's left of Madame Sultry's place? The boys back at the Crier talk about it like it was a legend.
Like decorating a pit of vipers with roses, someone thought it cute to give the notoriously violent brothel a new paint job. And a gift shop. Say what you will about Annie, she made this corner of the city better when she shut this place down. From the humblest beginnings in her parents' clinic, Annie learned to serve the misfortunate. Whether you were poor, Aether, or sick from the wasting, you were worthy of compassion. When she returned years later, she made sure the clinic continued to operate to that purpose.
Looks like they got a bunch of pamphlets to serve the misfortunate.
Might be too late for me to live an upright life, but I'm still curious. The instructions are a mix of well-meaning advice mixed with scathing judgment. Beware those that come in sheep's clothing. Has your neighbor offered you an innocent drink? Perhaps fine clothing that would consume your honest paycheck. Shun such evil.
Not allowed any fine clothes? Wonder why no one has said anything to me. This here is genuine leather.
I go to laugh, but the curious face on the boy as he runs his fingers over his faux leather jacket sews my mouth shut tighter than the stitching on the poor kid's shoulder seams.
Okay, let's go inside. I guess we've done everything here that we can do. I just had a real doozy of an idea. If Zachary's meeting you up there, there'll be no one inside to stop an intrepid reporter from looking around for evidence.
The preacher's expecting us. Can't leave him hanging.
Sure we can. It'll just be a quick look around. Besides, if I get caught, the scared, lost kid routine works most times. At least half the time.
Look, Benny, we can't miss the chance to question him. If we keep him waiting, he's going to get nervous. You want to look for evidence? Get looking. I'll go up and talk.
Aw, I had a big list of hard-hitting questions, but fine. You better keep him busy while I find the real scoop. I don't think you can keep him distracted forever, though. What should I focus on first?
Focus on the ferries.
Nation's Crusade is supposed to protect the weak. Someone knew the Blacktails were coming and left us to fend for ourselves. There's gotta be more to that story we're not seeing.
Yeah, I can picture the headline already. Seditious shepherds lead lambs to loss.
Sure. Keep workshopping it and I'll find you later. I wend my way up the staircase to a second-floor deck. Zachary shakes my hand, his palm rough and sharp like scales tapering to talons.
Such a pleasure to meet you. They call me Pastor Zachary, but you can just call me Zachary. Where's your little friend?
Gia Rendazzo. The kid got restless and needed to work out his extra energy. You know how they are.
Well, I can't say I could hold still much at his age. Come in, sit.
I sit in a chair across from the pastor. Despite the pleasantries, his eyes dart over me like a raptor eyeing a family of rabbits along the plains.
You and your compatriot are reporters, yes? How do you like what you've seen today?
It's impressive. Gives me a new appreciation of Annie and Nation's Crusade.
Good. Our crusade has been attracting attention lately, and we want to let the world know who we are. If you want to know more about Annie's Walk, who better to talk to than the man in charge?
Can't argue with that. Our readers want details they can't get anywhere else. The more exclusive, the better.
Ask away. You'll find me an open book.
I doubt it. He's only going to take my grilling for so long. I better choose my questions carefully if I want to pin him down.
Let's start with the pilgrims.
Lots of out-of-towners taking the pilgrimage. I'm guessing a third or more from outside Nation's Crusade?
Oh, it was a pleasant surprise to me as well. You see, back when this all started, it was just only our people making the journey. Annie's faithful, who wanted to feel closer to her. But what we gave to this dark city is hope. And hope, Gia, does not stay within borders. We inspire so many to live better lives, to rise up. We cannot close our gates to anyone who seeks Christ.
What about Ida?
Does anyone include Ida?
You seem to be willfully misunderstanding that situation. Ida would have been welcomed without qualms if she'd followed the rules and brought the proper entry fee.
Ida's a believer.
Ida seems to believe in Annie and the message of Nation's Crusade. The type of person you should want if you're looking to spread that message.
Some live a life of sin and vice, and then believe that grace is simply handed to them, while the rest of us are faithful our entire lives. That woman believes that she is owed a place here. She is not.
Ferry attack.
You hear about the ferry attack? The Blacktails said they were there on contract.
Yes, a tragedy. The problem with being a beacon of goodness is that you attract those with evil in their hearts. Jealous barons and raiders have been a growing problem, but we do our best to protect our flock.
Can't say I noticed. Sure, your officials tried to keep everyone calm, but I didn't see any armed guards. Nobody fought when the Blacktails opened fire.
I'm quite sorry to hear that, but we can't plan for every possibility. Occasionally, an unexpected tragedy occurs. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive our failings.
Well, that's not what the Blacktail said.
Unexpected? Your staff didn't seem very surprised by the Blacktails.
Are you saying Annie's Walk planned the bombing of our own people, Miss Randazzo?
No, but the Blacktails seemed to know we'd be unguarded, and referred to us as sacrificial lambs. How did they know?
The Blacktails are mercenaries sent by a jealous baron. They want nothing more than to shake our faith. They'd say anything to do so, so don't put that in your article.
And your fundraising?
The pilgrimage seems like it needs a lot of upkeep. We got asked for donations both on entry to the ferry, on entry to the site, and then just about everywhere else once we were inside.
I am unashamed to admit we are but humble beggars. It costs a great deal to preserve this historical site and take care of our pilgrims.
And the Vice Museum?
The Vice Museum. Outside's free, inside is private tours only.
Ah, yes, that is regrettable. But preservation demands that we limit the number of visitors. Besides, we must protect the artifacts inside against those who see opportunity, rather than a warning.
And the smell of liquor?
I walked through earlier. Happened to clock the distinct smell of freshly poured booze. Someone didn't manage to hide the evidence before I walked in.
Thank you. We'll look into it. Break-ins do occur on occasion. We can't stop everyone.
I doubt it. I saw everyone going in and out, and there was nobody there but private tour groups.
I'm sorry, miss, but there must be a misunderstanding. It happens to the best of us once in a while. Why, I once thought I heard Annie curse. Can you imagine?
I opened my mouth to ask another question, but Zachary cuts me off.
I believe we are out of time for questions.
Pastor Zachary looks ready to fly, awareness creeping into his eyes that I have him cornered. He knows I didn't come here looking for a friendly chat.
You came a long way from home, didn't you? For information, or something more sinister?
The only sinister thing around here is the leadership, so far as I can tell. Seems like time for a change.
Miss Randazzo, who do you think my people will believe if I begin shouting for help? We may be friendly here, but Annie's axe is a reminder that we... What's that noise?
Both of us look down at the plaza below. Benny stands on a soapbox, his voice carrying over the crowd as he flashes sheets of paper at passers-by like he's holding the latest issue of the Crier.
Midtown Crier breaking news. Annie's Walk pilgrimage ignores cries for help. Midtown Crier's top reporter just acquired papers from the office of Zachary Parrish. Parrish received reports of Blacktails raids and ignored dire warnings. Pushback from staff met with dismissal and orders to work around it. Priority given to the fat cats and their wallets. Exclusive scoop headlining our next paper.
It feels like winter's come early to Annie's Walk. Countless eyes slowly turn to acknowledge Zachary, perched on the deck for all to see.
I don't... What are you... Call off your brat.
Won't make a difference now. Word's out. Good luck, Pastor. I casually descend the stairs, slipping by the confused and stricken pilgrims staring up the hill. Benny grins and joins me as we step back onto the ferry.
Lowers local, saves the day. Again. A humble pilgrim, looking only to deepen her faith, told the crier, "Maybe I don't belong here." Many found unwelcome at gates to pilgrimage site. Pastor Zachary removed from his office. Annie's pilgrimage walk temporarily closed amidst rampant scandal. The people of Nations Crusade are disillusioned by the unmasking of one of the barony's jewel attractions. Okay, where are we? That's not what we were. think that's it. Paved in blue is what we just did. Yeah, it must have been the, Paved in blue. Alright guys, so I guess we're going to end yeah, that's what we did. I don't know why it didn't give us a thing that said the mission was done. That's kind of strange. But alright, we're going to end this one here. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying our playthrough and want to stay abreast of everything we're doing on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a great favor, crush that like button also, and finally, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're playing, what you're looking forward to, or just what's going on with you. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.